Maybe I should plug this up. It was a great weather today. I'm happy I decided to do this today because I got really lucky with the weather. But I'm heading to check out a really big temple in in a place in Tokyo I haven't been to yet. But that should be exciting. Sunset is in like 3 hours, but they close like some of the inner halls of the temple in more like 1 hour, so I don't know if I'll have time to do that. We'll see, but that should be cool. Not much to say right now. I'll talk to you soon. The sun was not being a bro there. I wanted to film as soon as I got out of the station. So what I did was I first took the Mita line that I take towards Sugamo to then go to school, but I kept going just like I do when I go to Akihabara, but I only went 3 stations, and then I took a different line that I've never rode before. It was very noisy. Holy shit, that train was super noisy. Like the whole freaking thing. Also almost like I wanted almost like plug my ears, but it was fine. I guess I can take this off now. I mostly wear the mask for it to look good right now. Oh shit. But I'm heading towards, so the interesting thing was I didn't actually use my card when I came to Sugamo. I could just like go on to the other line without using my card, which I thought it was really strange. I never encountered that before. And then when I got here, the ticket fare was like super cheap. It was only like 220 yen, and that was considering I went 2 lines. So I don't know if that was correct, but I am glad. I'm not gonna complain. Motors as a motor thing. Is that why the front door looks like all rugged? But I'm heading, so I'm going from a station called Kuramae to a station called Asakusa, and Asakusa is actually a really famous like tourist spot in general, but there's the temple there that I'm heading towards, and it's a little bit of a few minutes walk to get to that station, but the temple is supposed to be kind of close to the station. Yeah, it was getting a bit plain, so I thought I would film once I came to this intersection right here. So actually I gotta keep heading this direction, but they already advanced quite a lot on the map, so yeah, I can cross the road over here. That's good, and I can keep going the same way. That way I will kind of like, because this Asakusa station is kind of like that way, but the temple is like this way, so yeah, it would be good. This past Friday I think, yeah, I went exploring a little bit at the school area, Takada no Baba, and I found like a forest garden thing, and I don't think it's alright, but first off I found this sign that said beware of the giant hornets. I was like, oh, they're here. And that wasn't really the real danger though, because there was some mosquitoes that bit me. I do actually use insect repellent because like mosquitoes are a thing here, like in the middle of the city, in the middle of the fucking day. Which is pretty astounding. Maybe it's because of rainy season, I don't know. Well, there's not really mosquitoes right here right now, but you know, just the fact that they're a thing like in the middle of the day, it's kind of strange, right? But anyway, I got bitten by some mosquitoes there, and I thought they looked kind of funny, like kind of cool looking, so I researched them. It was actually tiger mosquitoes, which are known for spreading a few different things, Zika virus and dengue fever and all sorts of stuff. But Yeah, I did my research and the odds are really low for anything to happen, but if I get sick the following week, then we all know why. Okay, this is really looking like I'm getting somewhere here. Like this is, yeah, this is pretty awesome looking. Wonder if this, I gotta check the map, hold on. Yeah, we're doing good. This is where they see I'm a foreigner and then try to like lure me in to buy like, I don't know, like wooden spoons or something like that, you know. Beads, yeah. Sounds like a very touristy thing to buy. Yo! Godlike. Rock shop. That was pretty cool. Clothing? I guess clothing store? Ah, it's just a medicine store. Dental clinic. Yeah. Cool beans. Oh shit, here's some stuff. I think I've heard about this place, but I think I'll come back later for this little market place. Oh, here we have like traditional Japanese clothing. Traditional. I should probably pause a bit. I'm thinking I should not make the clips all that long. I wonder what this is about. The doors are closed, but it's still not 5 o'clock. Although this is not like to get to the inner part of the. This is just like to get to the temple grounds, but maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I will need, when I go home, I will need another traveling bag, but yeah, I wonder where I can get that the cheapest. Buying it online, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, the sun. Shit. Good thing I applied plenty of that sunscreen. Good thing. I guess one of these would be kind of nice to have, to be able to, you know, cool yourself down a little bit. Please, please eat here. Okay. Sure. I mean, every restaurant should have "please eat here" as a sign. I mean, they're just being upfront about it. Shit. All sorts of stuff. Paintings and masks and crazy. So here actually, yeah, okay. Maybe it's not that bad. I guess they didn't want you to go in here, but yeah, we're heading towards the big guy. Now this temple is, hold on, how old is it? My mask, because there's actually quite a lot of people here. But yeah, this temple is like 1400 years old. I mean, they probably rebuilt it a few times, but still, what a beast. This temple is called Sensouji temple, by the way. Figured like I should probably mention that. And I don't know if this is, because I know the gate is really popular as well, and if that's what's right here or not. I thought I needed to pay a fee too, but maybe that is only to go inside, which has closed for the day. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but either way, this is pretty awesome. The sun is not being a bro. Although, regardless, I'm pretty happy about the weather. I mean, look. There is another thing that's pretty close to here. That is called Tokyo Sky Tower, Sky Tree. But I mean, it's a giant tower, so. But I mean, it seems to be kind of expensive to go up there, so I'm not sure if I will go there. I still have time, so it's fine. As it turns out, going here was like super cheap anyway. It's no big deal. And if I want to go back here in order to like explore inside the temple, I can do that later. Later, as in some other time. I'm curious to check what this is. Okay, so this is you have heard about this too. This is just like a shrine close to the temple. I'm looking for signs like if you're like allowed to film, but it'd be kind of bizarre if you couldn't. I mean, considering it's like close to one of the biggest tourist thingies over here. Yeah, that'd be kind of strange. It's nice. I'm gonna go around the. I found some parks that I wanted to visit too, but the prime times to visit them is like basically spring and autumn. But one of the parks is actually close to the Sugamo station, so depending on if the sun is still up, I can go there today, but I can basically go there any day because I pass by Sugamo twice a day, and anyway, when it's during school days. It's a very nice garden. I'm trying to block the sun from the camera, but it's I think it's fine. Yo, I have to catch this guy. I didn't expect to see this. And yeah, I can't read that. It's very hard with names in general, especially considering it's probably someone from like hundreds of years ago. Cool. I just thought that oh, Zeus. I could have made this like a time-lapse thing with music, but I don't know. I feel like that makes it so that, you know, it might as well not even be me who is like filming, you know. It feels a little bit more personal. Don't throw anything into the pond. Yeah, I wouldn't. But why though? But why though? Yeah, here's like a Sensouji Temple Junior right here. Nice. Yo, this place is hella sick. Oh, looks nice. I lost some footage. Nothing super important, but as I was walking here, I was kind of like dodging the guy who was taking photographs, and but yeah, it wasn't. I'm like walking back and filming again. Yeah, I think that's gonna kind of conclude this. I think. Well, I guess I can go up the stairs and you know, wander around the balcony. It should be fine. I hope. Oh. Well, I guess this is some kind of like you know, wish for luck. Throw some coins in. Huh. Oh, I gotta go around. Okay, let's see if we're allowed to wander a little bit on this side. Yeah. I guess many of you shouldn't be too shocked, but this gives me a lot of like inspiration for Minecraft as well. It's always fun to build this kind of stuff. Really glad I came here today. Just at the front where I entered earlier, here with this gate, and I noticed something else. That's gotta be the Tokyo Skytree. Yeah, for sure. I left from home without eating or drinking anything, so I had to buy some stuff. I'm just gonna sit down here. Actually, this is the station right here, or part of it anyway. One of the exits, and it looks pretty swaggy right here actually. But then again, if you go into here, I mean, it's the same place, so it's super close to all the touristy spots. I filmed one of those guys, but there's... Oh, I guess you can like order it here. It's pretty cool. I like the concept. Slow taxi. Actually, the gate I was talking about before was right here. But it looks really similar to the entrance to the temple. I mean, it's like a miniature version of that, or it's like not as wide, I guess, but it has that same like ball thingy in the middle. This one's called Kaminarimon, which is basically lightning gate. Yeah, sounds about right. There are these guys around. Yeah, they look kind of weird, but they try to entice people to do stuff. Although some of them are more like normally clothes like these guys, but maybe it's because of the weather, I don't know. But they look a bit funny to me. So as I was heading under the shopping district thing, which had a roof above it, I got some phone calls, but I decided to skip it because it's more of, you know, just like souvenirs and touristy stuff. I think we've seen a bit of that already, but yeah, I'm gonna head back this way, look behind me, to go back to Kuramaya station. I put the plastic in my bag, but I'm hoping to find vending machines, so many of them very often have places to put these. So I'm gonna have, oh, there we are, but no. Maybe it would make sense that they're not in like places like these, because foreigners are bad. Maybe they just like... Oh shit, I found it. I can't switch the camera without making another clip, but here it is. Hey, cool. So there was something else I wanted to talk about, just briefly. Although I thought about it when I was at the temple, but then I like quickly forgot about it again. Anyway, the thing I wanted to talk about was at the they had like this sign that said "Don't throw anything in the pond," which I think it sounds reasonable. Some people might like, maybe if it's like some kind of like food scrap or something, maybe people could think it's like appropriate, or I don't know. I guess most of the cases, like yeah, I don't know. It's probably a pretty good sign. But something else I noticed is that a lot of the times the Japanese seem to put out signs if if there's like this super rare occurrence that people do, because sometimes I go across the parks and there might be some like bizarre rules, like you're not allowed to use fireworks in here. It's pretty random, but you know, someone probably did use fireworks and then they're like, now we gotta put up this rule, when you know you would think it would like be just common sense, but they do that kind of stuff. And then there was this like this porn store where there was a sign that said you're not allowed to crawl on the floor, and I was like yeah, I guess people did that, but you know, who in their right mind would? So it's like super strange. Like it said something like don't crawl around creepily on the floor or something. I don't know. Like, is it to hide their boners, or why could that be? Like, why would they do that? I thought it was pretty funny. But there's some more cases like that. I need to think about them though. I did get a hint about that when I first got here, because the rules for the share house I live in was like it was like you're not allowed to film in the kitchen or something like that. So I was like asking, like, am I allowed to film in the share house? And he's like, yeah, it's all good. But there was this one guy that was like this YouTuber, and he spent like many hours in the kitchen. So like, how often does that happen? Like, why do they need to put that? Then they had some other like weird rule about you're not allowed to put heavy stuff in your room. But I wanted a CRT TV, and I could have a CRT TV, and it says something about having like a safe, you know, to store money. And they were like, you can have that too if you want. So I don't know what that rule was about, but it's probably also some cuckold did something strange. It's out, by the way. If I have this plugged in, it's gonna sound really bad. Some of you know, but well, probably not. Probably everyone, because it's not like I'm getting new subscribers or anything. But that's okay. That's not the reason I'm doing this. It's for my friends and for myself. So I went to Ikuramai station, but I was like, you know, Akihabara is really close. I haven't been there for a while. I might as well just go there. It's a little bit late, but and then I think the Sukamo Park, I'll check that out some other day, because it's gonna get dark in about an hour. Sounds good. Sounds Gucci. I'll just take some while to get over this road. But I don't think I'm gonna film much over there. I already did like what, 2-3 times? I don't even remember. I saw the camera, it looks really cool with the red in the trees, but then they look like dead, almost like dead flowers, but at least the color is cool. But I guess I'll film a little bit as I'm walking over there. Or if I find something over the ordinary bar. Blue juice. That building is very blue. This is blue at the juice in the bar. There was this this cyclist who had like their dog in the basket, and that's I wish I caught that on camera. It looked pretty good. When it comes to dogs, I was never a fan of them, because they are noisy and they don't smell great, and some other factors. I think cats are cuter as well. Yeah, I'm walking against red like that. Or not really. I mean, who cares really? But I try to care sometimes. But anyway, I'm a cat guy, but the Shiba race is like, they're just really awesome. They look really cute. And but I heard apparently they're supposed to be kind of hard to raise. Like they kind of have like they kind of cat-like in that way. They kind of do whatever the hell they want. They give zero fucks, as it seems. Anyway, the Shiba dogs, they're cool, and they're everywhere. I mean, I knew that they were a thing before I went here, but they're everywhere. It's like probably like 70% of all the dogs here at that race. Probably. I don't know. Whoops. I had this in. I just wanted to like film the streets because I thought it looked like really clean and cool, and I like the pattern. But anyway, about the dogs, maybe it's more about half. I don't know, but it feels like at least it's half. I couldn't say really. Oh shit! A shit! I just kept walking. This is the way I came. I just kept walking the same way, and I actually found well, the same kind of thing, kind of like an in-house market thing, and I do need to head this direction as well eventually. Something I like about Japan is that sometimes you just like randomly smell incense, and I'm a huge fan of incense, even though I haven't been able to use any. I either have been living with people that don't like it, or you know, if I'm in a share house, that's if I just put a little bit in my house, the whole place is gonna smell like that, so it doesn't really work. But I like incense, thanks to rave parties. I noticed that I actually had this plugged in because I was listening to music before I started recording. Of course I would do something like that. But I looked a bit at the footage, and it doesn't seem like there was many, like, it seemed like it was mostly fine, I hope. But if you were wondering why it suddenly sounds weird, then, or probably better, honestly, less background noise if I use it. But yeah, as I've said before, I've been thinking if I should perhaps get another pair of earplugs just for this reason. I had a pretty decent one when I came here, but they kind of broke, I guess, and the microphone anyway broke. The owls welcome us. Nice. I don't see those kind of things often, but sometimes you do see them. Dang it, what was I talking about? Yeah, incense. I like them. I think I don't need to say more about that because I kind of was done, but then I noticed this was in, so I kind of lost my train of thought a little bit. There is not much more in here, is it? No, most of it is closed. Of course, I'm getting closer. I figured I might as well talk about school a little bit, because I had all my new teachers now, and they're all good. Yeah, for the most part, but I don't really have a teacher which was like my first term, or no, like really strict ones. They're mostly cool. There's one teacher that's like, she has trouble with names. Well, I don't blame them. Like, first day, like, remember like 20 names just out of the blue. Not everyone can do that. But what she does instead, she gives nicknames, and you might like, yeah. So I was like looking down into my, like, probably I was looking up a word, or you know, writing something or whatever, and I was supposed to read something, and she was like, she was calling me skinhead, but in Japanese accent, like skinhead do. And I thought it was pretty, like, at first I was like, what the fuck, but you know, it's not like bad intent or anything. If anything, it's more like, you know, they're just being honest, and you know, then we have a guy I often sit next to is like I'm not entirely sure his country of origin, but he's from like the Middle East somewhere, and he got called Alibaba as well. So like whatever people she could like profile a little bit, they got like a specific nickname, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I think some people wouldn't be able to take it, but for us it was mostly just fun. She's cool. It's not really common though, because our teacher the next day we pointed out, or my friend pointed it out to her, Eller, some Swedish there, and she was kind of embarrassed about it. So, because you know they're mostly used to working with foreigners, and they know that maybe they shouldn't say stuff like that. But you know, it felt like more authentic in a way. But yeah, it's normal that the teachers don't do that. There was this drink in the vending machine outside our house that I was interested to try. Here it is. Scarred blue soda. But they were sold out, so I figured I'm gonna try pick it up. Something less soda-ish and more water-ish would have been better, I guess, but this is gonna have to do. I found this funny. No smoking! No smoking! Don't litter! Stop! Rip. Yeah, it ain't easy. Holy shit. Nice. Whoa, this thing was great. It's almost like Piggelin, the ice cream in Sweden, but in drink form. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. I liked it. But most of the time I'm always like really, I buy some kind of drink and I'm like, this is gonna be like generic. It's, you know, you can kind of tell what it's gonna taste like, and then I'm always like, whoa, they're good at that stuff. Really good at that. I'm gonna miss a lot of drinks for sure when I go back home. Yeah, so I visited Akiba. I guess it's kind of apparent because it's dark. All I really did was so I've been buying a little bit of these one-piece wafers because the cards are kind of nice to look at. It's nice to have something to collect. So I bought some protective sleeves for them. That way not only can I protect them, but I can like hang them up if I want. It sounds pretty fun. Otherwise I pretty much just visited stores I've already been in. I found actually a new video game store of used retro video games, like a mini Super Potato, I guess, but I didn't feel like filming anything. I mean, it's pretty much, there wasn't something that made me look like, whoa, shit. But that is to say, well, maybe someone else would actually, but maybe some other time. Maybe. It's a nice place where you can sit down between going from Akiba to Suidobashi. So I decided to do that. These flowers are really pretty in the spring. They're like, oh, they're called hydrangea, something like that. They're like blue or purple, but they're not that great anymore. This place is nice though. It's taking a chill pill. Oh, when I get home I need to drink water and shower and make food, and then I gotta study for tomorrow. We got a kanji test coming up. And when we had the online lessons, it was kind of hard for them to do it, I guess. So you didn't really need to be able to write them, but now you do again. So yeah, I need to practice that. I want to score. I want a good score. All right. I've been back home for a while. I did all those things I said I would do, and now I'm just chilling, enjoying some Tekken. I'm just about to start practicing for tomorrow's test. I thought I would teach something that kind of goes in hand with what I did today, but still has to do with a meme as well. Oh, where's the... So this, I guess you can kind of see that this looks like, holy crap, this is hard. Like a marionette or a doll or something. But it mostly stands for like scriptures or text stuff, but it also stands for culture. But by itself it doesn't actually say culture. But if I add this, which represents change, because I guess culture is something that's constantly evolving, these two together mean culture. And the pronunciation is like so, bunka. They mean culture. And if I just add the kanji for person right here, you have a man of culture. Bunkajin. Yeah. Or actually, hold on. Yeah, it's bunkajin. Because sometimes this can be either nin or jin, and there's no real consistency for it. But in this case, it's actually jin. So that's nice. So I'm not sure if I will edit and render this one, or if I just use my phone. It was really nice last time to do that, and the fading effects, maybe you saw I've been messing around with some new effects. Well, I guess they will be visible in this one as well, possibly, but I will look at the ones I made with Sony Vegas and the ones I did with the UCut, it's called, the app, and decide which one I will make. But tonight I will probably not have time, so hopefully tomorrow it'll be out. Or that's weird because you're watching it right now, but I mean, I think I will, Monday probably, because it was Sunday today. But that's going to be it. It's probably going to be a pretty lengthy one. Thanks for watching. I will see you around soon.